What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at DataDash, and today is March 2nd of 2019. Well, folks, I hope you all are having a great day wherever you are, and as you can probably tell, I'm not in my normal studio back in the US. I'm here in Bangkok in Thailand. I'll go ahead and let you guys get a good picture of the view there. This is just one part of this massive city of millions of people that I'm currently at. I just got done attending Tokenomics 2.0, which was probably one of the best conferences I've had in the crypto space over the last few months, so I want to spend some time talking about that. But we'll go ahead and get situated, even though this is the first time I got really a break away from all the networking and speeches. I thought I might as well go ahead and do a video because I have been absent over the past few days, so as always, appreciate your guys' patience. So let's go ahead and talk not only about tokenomics, but also where we're at in the current market. As you all know, I like to do my updates here on the channel. So in regards to talking about where the market is at the moment, not much has changed over the past few days. Liquidity is still relatively low, and as we talked about in our market manipulation video about how Bitcoin is going to continue to be manipulated, it's clear that not much has changed in that sense. So I want to better explain this as well. I'm not so much complaining that there's one thing as well that people bring up when it comes to the topic of manipulation, and that is that people complain when prices are going down but not up in this case, and they call it manipulation. This is a very true case. I think we need to make it clear, guys, that most upside movement and downward movement, it doesn't matter what direction price is moving, most of it is false at the moment. And the reason this is because right now there are no serious active traders in crypto. There are, but most of them are trading off algorithms, and most of them are much more medium-sized, large-scale investors. We don't have any serious retail participation in this market, and most of the people who have gotten into crypto are already in it right now. So because of this, it leaves an environment where liquidity is quite low and the order books are very thin, and it provides an opportunistic moment for those to manipulate the spot market or the exchanges you're familiar with, such as Coinbase, and GDAX, and Gemini, and all the ones you're probably familiar with, and then taking time to hold positions on leveraged exchanges like BitMEX. So I just wanted to better explain that. It plays both ways, guys, but it definitely plays on the short side, because since the start of the bear market, those who have been trading on leveraged exchanges have had an incentive to trade on the short side. So to better explain that, we talked about this on my my Dashcast episode with Dr. Prash, who works in the OTC market, and he had a really good theory, which is most likely turned out to be true. And that's the fact that at the peak of the bull market, major whales in the space had really two options. They could have either sold off their Bitcoin and caused dramatic slippage in the price, or B, they could sell off a little bit on spot market while holding a leveraged short position on BitMEX against those who were longing the market, right? So on the way down, they can make even more money in this case, not to mention on leverage on top of the money that they had already gained. So again, interesting theory. There's no 100% proof to prove that whether or not this has happened or not, but it makes pretty decent sense, and it would prove to the incentive of a short, these short positions continuing to play out, while we continuously from the bottom at 6,000 saw lower highs every time, and while we're continuing to see a resistance at around the 4,100 range. So again, in summary, I think we're going to see a double bottom at around the 3,000 to 3,100 area. If not that, we're going to continue to hold on the 200 week, which isn't increasing that much. So we're in the bottoming process, guys. It's very important to realize that. Now that we've talked about the market and again, the fact that I think we're going to see this continue for the next few months as we're building a much larger cycle for the next uptrend, what happened to tokenomics that's left me so optimistic and has me with a bright smile on my face? Well, I gotta tell you all, it was one of the best conferences I've been to in the past few months for a simple reason, and it was because it gave me a great perspective as to where we are in this bear market and just how much is going on while the market is so silent. So let me try to explain this well. There was about 300 people who attended tokenomics here in Thailand, out of all places. So the digital nomad community came out, and I got to meet a lot of really great people here who are doing some really amazing things. I do want to do a video talking a little bit more in detail as to what these projects are, but the biggest innovation that I saw was not so much in the ICO space and a lot of the things that were really hype driven during the bull market last time that had little to no fundamentals in regards to long-term potential. But what I have seen is a lot of improvements in the ways that we interact with cryptocurrencies through the exchanges and fiat gateways as well as wallets. And one thing that's really excited me, outside of not just the project that I talked talked to, or the CEO that I talked to, Bill Barhydt, who's created Abra, which allows you to trade equities off of your crypto, which really excited me. I think Bill's vision is probably one of the top right now in the crypto space. But I started to see some wallets out there that, much like Abra, start to focus on making it easier, if not easier than traditional systems in banking, to become your own bank. And I'm really excited about that. Some of the people here who are in Thailand really get that in Southeast Asia, the difficulties of banking and the difficulties right now with crypto. Crypto is imperfect right now, but they're working towards making it much easier to use and actually making it more convenient than traditional banking systems. So I'm really excited about that. The idea that we're actually starting to use crypto as a monetary protocol and having ways where we can get around the inefficiencies and fiat gateways. That's really the biggest issue right now for crypto, is that it's very dependent on getting into through a fiat gateway in that case, and getting rid of a lot of the issues with exchanges in between, actually making it so you can hold your own funds. So I'm rambling at this point, but I'll continue to better summarize it, guys. It's definitely got me excited, and I think it's the right focus point right now for the crypto space. So, in summary, very excited with what's going on here. I'm finally taking a little bit of a break here, and I will be able to do more frequent content even though I'm on the road. I'm currently heading off to Hong Kong Blockchain Week. I'm going to meet Michael or Box Mining and a few others who are attending. A lot of great speakers are going to be attending the event, as well as projects and different individuals I've been hoping to meet for some time. So, that all being realized, thank you all again for the consistent patience. Always appreciate you guys sticking around, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe, trade smart, and I'll see you all in the next one.